And a lot of people, I don't know why, but they do. They like to rub your beadwork, you know. And if you don't pull your rolls, you got to check every time in the back. Make sure you don't leave any loops or any knots that kind of bind up. Because when they rub it, then your roll pops loose. So you always got to look back there and check that out. But the lazy stitch is the traditional way to bead.
So even though your beads are irregular size, stuff that you're working with isn't necessarily uniform, you make it uniform.
Yeah, you have to, like I said in the beginning, you have to work with them for a numerous time period here. And I don't know, some people can pick it up, some can't. Some just give up. Some just, some will do it. But it's not easy. It's hard to do. Like we did, I did a cradle board with my son. We used a yellow translucent background, and it was pure frustrating for both of us, but more him than me, because I know the beads and he didn't. And I was trying to explain that to him and show him, and he goes, I see what you mean now. Because it took him a long time to beat this piece. I needed a piece at least 16 inches long by 8 inches wide, And he got frustrated. He said, these beads don't work together. I said, I told you, see, you got to learn how to space them. You can't just lay them down. You got to know how to set them apart from each other. Otherwise, they just won't lay right. I've seen some work where, those are the hardest ones to get out. I'm gonna get this out. But we did that cradle board, and it took us a while. But I didn't let him give up. He wanted to give up, quit, and do something else. I said, no, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, but you need to get this done. I said, don't worry about what I think. You got to learn this. And I tried to get him going, and he got going. We did it. And so I had him help me do a wolf robe next, and I showed him an easier bead to work with, and he was like, yeah, this is the way to go. I like these beads. He's like, So we did that. I got to get in there. I don't want to cut this because there's a lot of thread left on it. It's funny this happened while we were doing this. No. You got it further away.
Metric designs are extremely elaborate. They go on and on and on, yet each has sort of an end where you can kind of see them going on. In a historical sense, geometric patterns were always like that.
No. No, that's something I brought to life. I learned that from rugs. I don't know if you remember the old rugs. They had all these cool designs on them. They were big rugs that I don't know which culture developed it. I think you could find them in Victorian houses though. They're always in Victorian houses. They were these big rugs with cool designs, and they always. If you look at my geometry designs, you could cover up 3/4 of it and see the quarter part of it. If you flip it over, it's on that side. You flip it over, it's over here. And you flip it that way, it's over there. So it all together makes a really cool design when you put them all together.
So it has a balance.
So it has a balance. And I took that and I kind of put it together the traditional Lakota designs with that thing, and I come up with this. And that's, I thought it was really cool. I got my knot out.
Master, thank you for sharing
Yes.
that with us.